I hope to God that's not a sign of what's going to happen with this damn stream. Because what happened was my power just flickered off and on, and guess what happens? My stream dies. So that's what explains the whole dead air thing. So, not much you can do there. But, I just wanted to say, welcome to the MLB trade deadline Shitstravaganza. I mean, I figured might as well do something special for the MLB trade deadline. There's going to be a lot of crazy crap happening, probably. There's already some stuff that's happening right now. Jesus Aguilar going to the Tampa Bay Rays for whatever reason, because Jesus Aguilar has not been that good. I don't know why. Martin Maldonado going back to the Astros for Tony Kemp, who was just DFA'd. Big trade out of yesterday as benches cleared. Trevor Bauer and his ball chucking to the center field wall, going to the Reds. Yeah, that's as much of an explanation for me as it gets. And it's also going to be going for guys like Yasiel Puig. Then there's Franmil Reyes. And a couple prospects. I think one's like Scott Moss. And a few others. And then Taylor Trammell, the Red top prospect, going to the Padres. I don't get that for any team. I'm sorry, I just don't. The Indians, like, Franmil Reyes is a total disaster in the field, which would explain why they probably got rid of him. I know Padres fans love Franmil Reyes, but I'm sorry, I gotta say he's not, like, incredible. At least to me. Nah, I don't care. Sorry, Automatic. But, in the meantime, there was also a few other moves. There was, Mets have pulled Thor off the market. I feel bad. It's bad. Sorry. But let's go to a few super chats in the meantime. I know there are gonna be a couple things right there. John Fitzgerald McBoing Boing for $4 Australian reduce. Hi from Australia, good day and all that. Thank you, man. I'm surprised to have people watching from Australia. I appreciate it. Dodger of Zion for $2. Vindaloo story. Tell it. Have another $2. Well, here's the explanation. I know I haven't uploaded in a week and a half. Let me explain why. I was in Hamilton for Con Bravo. I met a few fans of mine. I did a few panels. I surprisingly got people. There was like 10 people for like a stream. There was like we did a live version of the dumpster fire. It'll probably be there probably later this week. We actually had 20 people. I was shocked. It's hilarious. I have no idea, but I don't know why. Whatever. Nothing wrong with playing Mountain Blade. I played NHL 94 in 2019. Don't give me that shit. And this class. I just got a notification that this stream has already been copyright claimed, so we're off to a good start already. But I did want to say the Vindaloo story is I met Dodger at Hamilton. Not really my type of convention because I mean it's anime and comics, but nothing wrong with it. I enjoyed my time. I appreciate everyone I met. I appreciate the time. It was a good time, but her Vindaloo story is that, like, she has a much tolerance to spice as I do for well, let's say the Cubs. But, she decided to try a little of her boyfriend's Vindaloo at the time. And she was, let's put it this way. You remember the cartoons where everyone explodes lead and has the steam come out? It was one of those situations. Looks like we're getting an update. Drew Pomeranz is going to the Brewers. It looks like, oh, there we go. Mauricio Dubon's going to San Francisco. Damn. That's not a bad haul for Pomeranz. Pomeranz has been a disaster. How did they get Dubon out of that? And we're, okay, here we go now. Tanner Roark is going to the Athletics. So that's probably the flip for Trevor Bauer. So we've got some stuff happening right now. Ryan Azilias is going to the Nationals, probably to get rid of that awful bullpen. It's a disaster. The Yankees are not getting Robbie Ray. Sorry. Too bad. Looks like Daniel Hudson is going to the Nationals, too. I don't know why, but Hudson's like, he's okay. I guess. But it looks like from a Pirates perspective, I am hoping for a nice return for a few of our players. What we're probably going to get is Ross Stripling, Austin Barnes, and some Magic Beans, because these are the Pirates, and they do not care about anything besides maintaining appearances and losing 15 of 18, and might be 16 of 19 now. We are absolutely fucked. I'm going to hide in shame. They are exactly what we thought they were. At least I did. I mean, you might say, like, oh, I rooted for the NL Central. No. I rooted that out of protest. I keep forgetting, like, to turn that off. But, I'll play some battles or something here. But I just wanted to get to a few things. Damn. I swear I'll do stuff. Only one Richie for $2. Giants fans need to hop off Mad Bum's wee-wee. No, they're not. They better not do anything. And Bryce, the answer is Bannerlord is probably never coming out, because this is Bannerlord. That's why. I mean, the Giants really should trade Mad Bum, though. I mean, they've already traded Pomeranz. I think they should offload. They have a really nice pieces. I don't think they really have a right chance to push. Raul Perez for $1. Thank you, brother. Bees, the greatest name ever, for $2. Mets fan here. Brody is a double agent. No, Brody is probably under the puppet eyes of the Wilpons. Notice in that Jason Vargas trade that happened a couple days ago, they not only acquired a catcher under 200, they acquired the friend of Bradley Wilpon, a Wilpon grandson. It was beautiful, and it's pure Mets. Speaking of the Mets, they bought Marcus Stroman. I don't know why. They still think they can win. It's home, Mets. We're gonna win in 2020 and turn into a fucking disaster, because that's what happens. I don't get it for the Mets. Like, the two teams that bought the most have been the Reds and the Mets. I don't understand why. I don't either. Ugh. But otherwise, Sam Jeanette for $2. Rip Pittsburgh Power made a paperclip. I mean, it has. Like, my power's gone off like 3 or 4 times today. I have no idea why. It's sunny out here. And I think this song perfectly epitomizes it. It's, yeah, it's... I don't get it. I hope it doesn't shut off again. If you don't, I'm gonna hunt you, kill it. This is Yinzer Power. It's stupid. I think that's an omen of the stream that's gonna be happening. I hate it. Chrono Bryn for $2. Here's hoping the rich get richer. Go Dodgers. I hope you get eliminated in the first round and become a meme. I would love it. I really would love it. Starling Marte would be a weird one to trade, because I think is one of the more dynamic players in the Pirates, but he's up for 2 contracts, and I don't know if they're going to really win like that. So, I think the time might be now to sell. No. Marte's going to the Red Sox for, I don't know, not Joe Kelly. Yusni Castillo. Yeah, he's going for him. Just watch it happen now. I'm going to fucking die. Reed Riker for $1, thank you. Christian Hunt for $2. Mets will somehow pull a wild card out of their ass. I agree. They probably will and get destroyed because they're bullpen. Penguin for $1, thank you, brother. Gadzooks for $5. Howdy, Tree. Super cool meeting you in 5 points at Con Bravo. I was that one Reds fan during the show, if you couldn't already tell. Thank you, brother. You were awesome. I mean, everyone at that stream was awesome. A pleasure meeting you. A pleasure meeting all of you guys. I mean, I'm shocked people actually recognize me there. I'm more surprised by that than anything. But Jordan Culberson for $5. Do you support the Braves making the World Series if they fix their bullpen, call up Ryan Castile, and start my cousin Charlie? Raised in Nashville. They got to get past the Dodgers first. The Dodgers are pretty much the set standard. The Braves' issue right now is their pitching. They have the hitting to make the World Series, but their pitching has been very, very suspect. I like what they did for Keuchel, but now it's like, do they have like the depth to make it? And trigger warning, Con Bravo is like a convention in Hamilton, Ontario. I was there for the weekend, which would explain why I haven't done anything in the week and a half and was pretty lazy-ish. But it's like not really my interests, but it's like anime, comic books. I saw somebody selling body pillows there. It was hilarious. And like the smells were of body odor and Pocky and shit. It was Yeah. Good time, though. Really good time. I think I saw somebody walking around with a waifu, too. I have no idea. Jason Thompson for $2. Cobra here. Hello, tree. Require run drugs, please. No, me first. Me first, and then you. I'm going to play this damn game because, let's be real, I am wasting way too much time and not doing anything worthy of anything. I'm going to drop this down here so I can do a little of both. Maybe. I can't see anything now. I should have this set up earlier, but no, I really don't because this is foolish. How about we take on this guy? Oh, no. Get over here, Emir. Whatever. There we go. Good. We're going to do something now. Motorcat Productions for $2. Thank you, guys. Hey, what's up, James? How you doing, man? But the Knicks really should sell the team. Let's take a look at a few other acquisitions right now. Anything going on in the big deadline thingamabobby. But I still can't believe they got Mauricio Dubon for Pomeranz. Man, the Brewers are desperate, man. Let's be real. Let's be real, though. I'm shocked they got a living, breathing thing for Jordan Lyles. Jordan Lyles has been hot trash since June. And we got a breathing thing. Okay, here we go. Pomeranz and Ray Black for Dubon. But, I mean, that's a good pack for Dubon. So, also the big trade, Robbie Ray is not going to the Yankees. They wanted Clint Frazier plus 3 prospects, which I don't blame them because, let's be real, Robbie Ray is probably their best player. Look, I'm actually playing a game now while listening to NFL Blitz. Look at all these knights I have. I know it's a little weird playing this game in 2010, but whatever. It's a game, and I need to do something with my time because I don't know. But yes, I'm going to look at some scores. Like the real teams, like the real ones to laugh at are the Texas Rangers. I'm not surprised by that. Looks like Mike Minor's going to be gone, and they have just straight up collapsed. Like, they went from, like, 5 games over to... I don't know. And now the speakers are coming out of my computer because I don't know. Life is bad. I couldn't tell you. Hold on. Nah, I'm not going to retreat. Fuck it. We're going live. And we win. Good. But let's go over a few MLB scores in the meantime. See. Braves leading the Nationals 4-2. I mean, the Braves kind of need to. Nationals are still coming back, but yeah, this is going to be bad. Fernando Rodney is pitching in the 9th. Nationals, you're fucked. I'm sorry. Pirates are getting just straight up bitch stomped by the Reds, 3-0. Luis Castillo is pitching a 6-inning shutout. It's the top of the 7th right now. Yankees playing the Diamondbacks, which would explain the Robbie Ray trade. They're leading 2-0 right now, the Yankees. And the Royals and Blue Jays are gathering in a rather tank bowl appearance. Royals leading 1-0. I did see the Jays game when I was in Toronto. Because we went over there for a little bit. It was hilarious because it was the game where they had a 9-1 lead and then simultaneously blew it to the Rays 10-9. And then the day after, they, it was hilarious. It was good comedy, and I loved it all. Trigger warning for $5. Off topic, if you had to cut Zeke Elliott, Amari Cooper, or Dak Prescott, which one would you cut? I would say Dak. Only because I feel like Zeke and Amari have more talent. Dak, you can replace. Dak is like, he's serviceable, but not really that. Mikkel Halverson for 550 Danish kroner, thank you. What would be a TNF moment MLB-wise? Pirates acquiring Chris Archer. I hated that trade from the beginning. It was not good, and I would have flipped the fuck out if I did it. 2.0 for 7-Eleven, thank you, brother. Falcons fan here just being salty about the Michael Thomas $100 million contract deal. What the fuck are we going to do about Julio's contract now? Well, pray and die. Because it's not just him, it's also a couple other receivers that are doing it. Tyreek Hill's probably going to get a big deal. Antonio Brown's probably flipping out too. Yes, I did see the Thomas extension. $20 million per year, highest paid receiver now, I believe, which will probably be broken in about 2 months. But it looks like we're getting a little update. Hunter Strickland going to the Nationals. Let's see here. Yep. Reds receive one minor leaguer in exchange for Tanner Roark. So that's probably a lottery ticket in A-ball, I would pretty much say. Harold Kaufman for $10. Do you think the Giants will drink the Kool-Aid and buy? I hope they don't, because I don't think they're going to really make it. I think this is like a fool's gold appearance, kind of like the Pirates did a couple years ago. And I don't think they're going to be the type to really, that they should buy, per se. And if they do, it would be pretty foolish, I feel like. Philip Juperi for $2. I probably butchered that name, my apologies. Tree, we all hate fan bases. I think Dodgers fans are trash. Are you irritated mostly by Cubs fans? I feel like in terms of Cubs fans, that they're just obnoxious. I feel the same way about Cardinals fans sometimes. And trust me, if the Pirates fans had any sort of success like the Cubs did, we'd be as obnoxious as they are. Just look at the Steelers. That's all you gotta know. That's really all you gotta know. Lua 503 for $5. Cubs fans complaining about Hurdle while defending Madden is hilarious. Well, John Madden's a little cut nugget. And I don't know if I can say that on air, but he kind of is. I mean, David Bell kind of is too. Like, let's be real, he's probably getting suspended about 10 games because he was ejected and then stormed out on the field again, which is a huge faux pas. And the MLB does not like their managers one-upping their players and their umpires. That ain't happening. But yeah, like Joe Madden, like plantar fasciitis. That's all you need to know. The Keeper for $2. Thoughts on the most underrated team in the Twins? I would say, I like their home run power. I don't know if consistency is the issue. Look what's happened over the past month and change. They've gone from, I think, 12 games over the Indians to now 3. Which I'd be panicking, to be completely honest there. So, it's going to be tight. Don't get me wrong there. Ben Gwynn for $5. If they miss the playoffs or continue to play like shit, will we get a Phillies lol cow in the future? I'm a Phils fan, by the way. Maybe. Because they invested a lot of money in this offseason and they have gotten like next to no progress out of it. And I think that's going to be a huge issue for them moving forward. Because, like, okay, what am I doing here? Wait, sorry about that. I am losing my mind. I will never do this again. I swear. But in terms of the Phillies, like, Bryce Harper does not look good right now. And I mean, he kind of did, but he's okay. But, yeah, I don't know. Blaze Johnson for $5. Yankees, Miggy and Frazier for Mad Bum and Smith. Well, Clint Frazier's going to be your trade chip. He's going to be your big trade chip because you have nowhere to put him. Andujar? I don't know, like, if they want to trade him. I mean, he'd be a sell low sort of situation. So, I don't know if they'd really do that trade. I feel like the Yankees would need to add more for both of them. Easily add more. Nick Olson for $2. What should the Twins do? Bolster. They have to bolster their pitching. I mean, they have to just load up on depth. I feel like the Indians have started, and I think the Twins need to respond. Michael Hartman for $2. Where do we see the Rays playing in 5 years? I would say probably Montreal, maybe Charlotte, Nashville? But I think they're gone in Tampa, especially since Ybor City's out of the way, and they can't get a stadium situation in play. I think they're in serious trouble there. Will Bromlick for $2. Legacy of failure for the Carolina Panthers. I think they are just, they're too overdue right now. I think they need a little more time. Don't worry, I'll try and siege a castle or something for you guys too. Because you need to be entertained. And I am not being entertaining right now. I'm just talking about baseball and I can't multitask for shit. 3D1 Porrillo for $2. Thoughts on the brawl last night with Cincinnati and Pittsburgh? It was hilarious. Because, let's be real, like, that was a legit brawl. And it was just like people just ready to kill each other. It was not a situation for the faint of heart. It was not a situation for those that are angry about situations. And it was not a situation... Hold on. Now my thing's fucked up. Whatever. This thing's weird. Sorry, boys. Like, I tried to minimize it, and now it's like, you think back, it's like, that's why we call it a bad stream, folks, because I think the power was an omen. It was not good. But let's talk about a few things here. Totally lost my train of thought, which is pretty standard for these sort of situations. The brawl, it was kind of good. So, I mean, in terms of a brawl, you always want that change of pace. And it was a good blaze of glory for Yasiel Puig. You get traded just before, and then, boom, causing a fight as a sort of end of the day. Well, yeah, the deadline's been kind of slow so far. That's why I'm hoping for the next hour it's really going to push. Because you're going to have situations where you're gracing the clock now. You're not going to have that August deadline. That's what you'd say. Paul Timus for $2. How do you feel about the upcoming Pit B-Ball year? I think they'll have some progress. It's, once again, it's another rebuilding year. Because, let's be real, with Stallings, you started over. Capel last year, you started over. So you're going to have that sort of transition phase. I hope the X-Man does better. You need a couple other guys to really step up. They have some recruits that are looking pretty good. But it's a situation where you might get, I don't know, 5 or 6 wins in your conference? 7 maybe? You gotta hope have some progress. But I'm hearing in the chat, Hunter Strickland going to the Nationals. Which, I mean, if he returns to form, that's good. But it seems like it's another lottery ticket for them. Who knows? Zuko1331 for $10. Thoughts on the state of Minnesota if the Twins do nothing by the trade deadline? Taking into consideration the other news that the other Minnesota puckstick team had yesterday. And if you weren't familiar, Paul Fenton has been fired after less than a year. And he was a disaster. He was a total disaster. I mean, you have 1 year, you have put your Wild into a further mediocrity and totally boned them for the expansion draft. No movement clause for Matt Zuccarello. Thank you very much. White Orgasm 20 for $4.99. Tree, how are ya? You should should the Rockies be buyers or sellers. Also, good riddance, Tyson Bailey or Barry. Let's just stay away from Boston with Kadri. I feel the Rockies should be sellers. They don't have the pitching to do it. And let's be real, they'd have to completely overhaul their pitching staff to do it. I feel... How much would you get for Blackman? I don't know if you do that. Arenado is definitely a piece you keep. I would say you'd probably be looking to trade maybe the likes of Daniel Murphy, maybe Desmond. But, yes, the Cubs did get Matt Kemp. Or, not Matt Kemp, Tony Kemp. Sorry. But, yeah, I would say, like, they should sell. They're too inconsistent at their best otherwise. But they've been a mess. Preston Fontana for $5 Canadian. Thank you, sir. Greetings from Saskatchewan, Canada. Happy belated Bobby Bonilla Day. Toronto Maple Leaf legacy of failure when? I really want to get to that Maple Leaf video. It's been my bucket list for a very, very, very long time. And, like, I still can't believe I have 1,250 people for this. I was expecting maybe a couple hundred since baseball's not exactly, like, a huge strength of mine. Or like a strong, like a big vid, I would say. But that one's been one for a while. I just haven't had the time to do it, and I hate myself for it. I really want to do it. I need to do it. And let me sell all this stuff and buy some piggy and a couple breads. Let's get some beefs too. Delicious beefs. Calvin Morrow for $9.64. Thank you, sir. James Amadei. Good man. For $2. Will the White Sox do anything like trading Jose? They should trade something. They should trade, they gotta sell because, I mean, they've been in a free fall since the All-Star break, too. And I think Renteria gets fired because they have shown minimal progress. They've had a few guys emerge, but it has not anywhere near enough. This game is Mountain Blade Warband, and I saw a question about my favorite Total War game. Easily Rome Total War. The first one. That's a great game. Second place, Shogun Total War 2. Those are always some good games. And yeah, this is a very older game. There's supposed to be one coming out like in 2012 called Bannerlord. I said 2012 because it's not coming out. Yeah, I figured I'd whip out an oldie just because I felt like, something new. Trades beef and have some pork. Why not? Cordo Richmond for $5. What's up, Tree? You still think the Twins win the Central long term, or you think it's still the Indians long term due to their recent surge? I still feel the Indians. I feel like, once again, they have, I feel like more upside. Even though I don't know if it's World Series upside, but they still have the upside. And Bannerlord probably when we all die. That would be my guess. Let's go over some MLB scores real quickly. Braves still leading the Nationals 4-2, but first and second, nobody out. I'm shocked Fernando Rodney had an inning where he didn't give up a run. I am incredibly surprised by that. Reds still leading the Pirates 3-0. Bottom of the 7th, 2 outs. Yankees leading the Diamondbacks 2-0. First and third, nobody out for the Diamondbacks, though. And Blue Jays leading the Royals 2-1. Next game is at 3:10 with the Rockies and the Dodgers. That might be ugly, depending on who starts. Let's go to TIE Fighter 94 for $5. Not sure if this was asked, and I lost track of time. Sorry, holy shit, how many of these do I have? Not sure if this was asked before, but back when you did your vacation to visit as many ballparks, which one was your favorite? I was really a fan of Miller Park, especially with the roof open. It's a beautiful ballpark, and it doesn't really show it much on the TVs, but it's majestic when it's open. Dome would be a little quiet. That's the one thing that disappointed me about Rogers. It was a sunny day, but the dome was shut, so we didn't get that full view. I mean, Rogers is it's okay, I guess, but worst ballpark was probably Guaranteed Rate, because I didn't realize at the time the upper deck couldn't go to the lower level concourses and just see around. The only thing I really liked about it is the extra details in the outfield, so you can get an advanced analytical statistic view for that. But that would be probably the one. I liked Wrigley Field had that old school charm, so that was kind of interesting. And I did like seeing them lose. It's always a good time. Always love seeing the Red Sox lose. Brian Baguette for $2. Potential targets for the Cards. I think they go after relieving help, especially since Jordan Hicks is out. Ken Giles, maybe. I would say maybe one of the Giants relievers, Tony Watson. I could see him being in play. I would say maybe a bench batter, too. Maybe Melky Cabrera, especially since he's doing all right this year. I think Dickerson might be a little too rich. Justin Smoke might be a good one, too, especially for that bench bat. I think he'd be a good one, too. Nicholas Gauthier for $2. How many years will the Marlins be tanking? I don't know. I would say maybe a lot, but that's interesting, because they'll probably just blow it up again if they don't do anything well. That would be my guess. Mike Engels for $2. Us Cubs fans could be obnoxious, no lie there. That makes sense. I'm sorry, I mean, you kind of are, but, I mean, every fan base has its obnoxious sides. Dude, even the Pirates have their obnoxious fans. The Dodgers have their obnoxious fans. Everything does. Every fan base does. Anything exciting happening in the world of baseball, or are we still bored as shit? It's just like a lot of rumors, but I think this next hour you're going to have a lot of stuff happen. It better have a lot of stuff happen, to be completely honest with you, because I'm going to be bored as shit. I mean, I like streaming, but I want something exciting to happen. You know, terrible. But, I'm just going to kill this guy in the meantime. In the meantime, though, Rowdy C. Moore for $2. He was one of the guys I met at Con Bravo. Really cool dude. We talked about the Rangers for a bit. Really passionate guy about them, and as I said, I was not surprised they fell apart, because their hitting was overperforming and their pitching was just Mike Minor and a bunch of spare parts. Hey, at least you're not garbage. That's always a good thing, though, Rowdy. That's all I'm going to say. Mr. Not a Terrorist for $2 for $2.30. Will Mike Trout ever get a ring with the Angels? I don't know. All signs are pointing to no because they have burned all their money on bad product. And they still have Pujols for another couple of years. That's going to hold him back. And my guess is they sign another bad contract that destroys them in the meantime. That would be my personal guess. But I hope he gets a ring. The dude deserves it. He's one of the best players in the game right now. WRHIV, 72 for $5. Suffering Tigers fan here. What do you think the Tigers need to do at the deadline? You need to get whatever you can. You need to bolster your minor league system. The only true, legit prospect you have is Casey Mize. Like, Shane Green could get you a mint. Castellanos could probably get you a lottery ticket. Matthew Boyd could probably get you something decent. But you don't have much to trade. That's the problem. So you're kind of boned. But, as I said, with the Tigers, it's going to be a long term because you're still paying for the sins of Mike Ilitch's later years. Zachary Harden for $2. What should the Royals do besides tanking? Tank. And then tank some more. That would be my guess. I would not do anything else besides tank to utter oblivion. That's the price of winning the World Series. And, like, I wanted to do a video in the future about, like, the Kansas City Royals and the play of the small market because that's the price you have to pay. You have your window, and then once it ends, you got to blow everything up and start from scratch. That's what's happened to the Royals. And technically, they're the lucky ones because they've won a championship. Harold Kaufman for $5. What would be a good get for the Wheeler if you're the Mets? I'd say maybe a couple low A or high A prospects. That would be my guess. But, oh, here we go. Here we go, everybody. Corey Dickerson going to the Philadelphia Phillies. It has been confirmed by Jeff Passan, which I am not shocked by because we have a glut of outfielders, and Corey Dickerson probably has the best value. Corey Dickerson's a nice hitter, but he has not been good in the field this year. He's dropped a lot of, like, fly balls, but really solid player. You'll like him. He works hard. He has a solid bat. If you don't expect him to be much, he'll be really good for you. That's all I'm really going to say about that. So, I mean, Philly really had to do something. If I were to guess for Corey Dickerson, this is Neil Huntington, so I'm going to guess AAA reliever and maybe a guy in rookie ball. Those would be my guesses right now. So here it comes. I'm waiting for the return. All we got to do is wait for that glorious return. Maybe. Maybe I'll be surprised and think that, oh, something good's going to happen today. But no, these are the Pirates. You have to remember. Oh, wait, it's now 4-0 Reds. And here we go, everybody. It's 4-3 Braves. Oh, nobody out. Oh, God. Braves are going to blow it. Get your drinks out, Braves fans. Time to overpay for Vasquez. Give us all your prospects. Speaking of which, Diamondbacks have cut the deficit in half, 2-1. Bases loaded with 1 out. And you have Chad Green in. F's in the chat. Ugh. I am so sorry. You have to deal with Chad Green. It is, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. You're fucked. Ryan Hanrahan for $1. Thank you, dude. Reality Seymour for $5. With the drama coming out of Cowboys country, should the days of our Steelers this year get replaced by all my Cowboys? I feel like the soap operas this year are going to be ones that you don't expect. I didn't expect to do the Steelers that often, and I did not expect to do the Jags. I thought they were going to be good, and that turned into Saxonville Abbey. It was, Come on. Die. Good. Thank you. But that's what I mean. I'm interested to see how this year goes. I hope it's as exciting as it was last year. Damn it. Die. I hope you... Oh, no. Stabby. Come on. Get out of my way. Nope. Come on. Adler BW for $4.99. Dodger fan here. If they lose the World Series again this year, would you say that they'd be the Tampa Bay Lightning levels of failure? If they get swept in the NLDS, the answer would be yes. I would laugh hysterically. They would be the new meme of baseball. Because, dude, let's be real. You're expected to win the World Series. Come on. Damn it. Come on. Come on to pop. I can't aim for shit today. Come on. Come on. Come on. I am totally sucking right now. I have no idea why. Probably because I'm doing a little both. Camden Carter for $1. Thank you. Garrus Vakarian for $2. Who should the Red Sox get for bullpen depth? I mean, you have a few bullpen arms. You need a real closer. So it's got to be like a Ken Giles, or maybe even a Vasquez, or maybe even like Shane Green. Shane Green would be a good get for them, I feel like. But, oh, here we go, everyone. Braves and Nationals now tied at 4. They blew it. And Diamondbacks leading the Yankees 3-2. I mean, the Yankees really didn't blow it, but, I mean, it's still, like, not good. And Delta CRJ 90 for $10. Damn, thank you, man. ACE Pilot, Ace Pilot M37 for $5. It seems that the Giants forgot to tie themselves to the boat before they heard the siren song. Heads ought to roll if this doesn't work out for them. I mean, right now they traded Pomeranz. I like that they got Dubon, especially for that return. But, as I said, this next hour is going to be very telling. And I'm really hoping for a lot of noise to happen. And I'm hoping that the Pirates don't do anything stupid. Which, I mean, they probably will. Alex Moreno for $5. I'm going to the Rams-Chargers scrimmage Saturday. I'm sitting 20 feet from Spanos facing him. I got a sign for him. Guess what it says? Just guess. Lol. I'm going to guess something involving F and Spanos, which is probably going to be confiscated by the time you get to the arena, because they are probably caught for that shit. But I wish you the best of luck, Alex. Make us proud. Frizzy is me for $2. Marlins fan here. What the hell do we do? Keep selling, because let's be real, you're not going to win this year. Sell what you can. And, like, I mean, the only things you really have that can get, like, a big thing is Caleb Smith. That would be that. Camden Carter for $2. Always trade Mancini or keep him as a franchise face. You got to trade him. Because he's not going to be, like, he's going to be at least 3 or 4 years before you're in competitive. So, that's what you got to be. It's going to be a little, ugh. It's going to be a long road. Let's be real. Carl Singleton for $2. Favorite NFL player of all time. I got to go with the Giants. I mean, not the Giants. I mean, shit. It would be Steve Young. Why the hell did I say the Giants? Jesus God. Oh God. It's gonna be a long day, isn't it? God. Foamy 99 for $2. Yanks sending Frazier and prospects for Syndergaard. Syndergaard's been pulled off the market. You can laugh now. I don't know why they're pulling off the market, but I don't know. Joe with the flow for $5. Have the Cardinals gotten back their pixie dust from the Blues? They have lost just one series since the All-Star break. The thing with the Cardinals is they haven't really had that strong of a schedule. You played the Diamondbacks, you played the Reds, you played the Pirates twice, who have been just straight up collapsed. And, I'm getting about this song. This is called The Best Is Yet to Come from the Metal Gear Solid soundtrack. And, like, it's what the Cardinals do. They're, yeah. It's, yeah. The Real Expos for $1. Thank you, brother. Freedom Highlights for $2. Will there be a video on the Thunder? Maybe. If, like, it goes a little rough. But it's more hilarious that they just failed. Because nobody likes the Thunder. Come on. Nobody does. Nobody really does, I guess. Royal K. Sin for $5. Padres fan here. I know my life sucks. With the team on the upswing, any chance of a revisiting video? You're awesome, True. Thank you, brother. What I'm going to say is, as I said, you need a year or two to really develop your prospects. And that's what I've been saying for a while. It's going to, I mean, you look good. I like your farm. I like your players. But at the same time, it's going to be a situation where it's just, yeah. So, there's about that. I would say, let's get this guy. Come on. Come on. There we go. Good. I hope you lose. Kevin Sicka for $5. Thank you, brother. Getting drunk off Jack Daniels. If I can... Jeez. God, I gotta catch up on this shit. Getting drunk off Jack Daniels. Thoughts on the Marlins pitching core. Love the channel and streams. I really like Caleb Smith. I like what he's been doing for the, the team, and they're pretty good. Yep, Syndergaard staying in New York. I would say, like, as I said, you need more time. Let's be real with the Marlins. You blow it up again, it's going to take a couple years. Holy shit, baby Jesus is on fire for $2. Do you plan on visiting Great American Ballpark soon? I was going to visit them, like, when I went on the ballpark travel, but they weren't home at the time. They were in Milwaukee. So there was that. I would say... I want to. I mean, it would probably be a nice ballpark. Probably cheap. I've never been to Cincy, though. I mean, so... I'll probably be able to visit it sometime in the future. Crazy Rich 2 for $2. What do you think of the Astros' crazy roster? It is absolutely loaded, and they are World Series contenders. Let's be real about that. I'd be agree with that. It looks like, here we go, I think I'm seeing a lot of stuff. It might be Vasquez to the Dodgers. It looks like I'm seeing a few people do that, which wouldn't surprise me one bit, because they've been the one that's linked, and he's the best option on the market, and they need that legit closer. This is going to be the idea. And Robert, I haven't played Total War 3 Kingdoms yet. I haven't had the time, unfortunately. Dave Muscarella for $1. Thank you, brother. Jared Froman for $5. Thank you, brother. Is there any team who has surprised you with their trade activity or lack thereof? I'm surprised by the Mets buying. Like, that's the one that surprised me. I don't think they really have it. Their bullpen's been a total mess, and they're not really fixing it. They're loading everything else but the bullpen. So, what can you really do about that? That's the thing that surprised me. But this next hour can change us everything. Carl Singleton for $2. Favorite NHL player of all time? I really loved Stu Barnes as a kid. I loved his game there. I really, in terms of players... Jumbo Joe was always one I really liked. I would say... I don't know. Like I said, there were a lot of players I really liked, but I didn't really, love. You know what I mean? Lemieux, obviously. Yager. You know, guys like that. Mark Stubing's lower back of steel for 10. Hey, since Penguins have made great moves, how about we get Days of Our Penguins series, following the mastermind moves of JR? No, what JR's doing right now is he has a little shrine devoted to Tom Wilson. He's sitting there, playing like this. It's like, how do I beat you? He's just sitting there intensely, staring into its gaze, the fires around it consuming him. How do I beat you? Is it Michael Haley? I think it's Michael Haley. Let's sign him. And it's stuff like that. Champ, goal for 5. I know you don't do college football, but who'd you do a low-cal legacy of failure on? Also, shout out from a fan of the Fat Man Judge It days. I always like the older fans. It stuck through me for my bullshit. I would say probably Pitt would be the one, because I'm a local, I understand the situation. That would be my guess. Just because, you know, I'm most familiar with that. Or laughing at Penn State, because, you know, salty Pitt fan. The Pokemap for $5. Hi, Trees, an Indians fan. I'm not surprised they traded Trevor, and I like the player they got, but just the Browns there are going to blow it. God help us. The Browns are very volatile to me. They're really boom or bust. I can see them going 12-4 or 4-12 equally. I'd be more shocked that they would go 8-8. I'd be more surprised about that. And it looks like the Braves have taken the lead. The Nationals bullpen has unsurprisingly blew it because they are the Nationals and fuck everything. That would be my guess. Carl Singleton for $2. Favorite MLB player of all time? Ooh. That's interesting to me because, you know, growing up in Pittsburgh, you don't really have, like, players that are any good. Like, the only one I can think of is maybe Brian Giles. Shit. I didn't, I'd say maybe Ken Griffey? Frank Thomas? Those would be my guesses. But yes, Corey Dickerson has been traded to the Phillies. I have not seen the return yet. It'll probably come out in a little bit. And then I will probably be wondering all that situation. Eternal Blue for $5. I appreciate you doing the Seattle Mariners legacy of failure. You were right at the end of it. We do care more about the Sonics. I would say, like, I mean, that one was due for a while. That's been requested for a while. In the beginning, I was like, okay, why do you want this? And then I'm looking up more and more about it's like, oh, okay, yeah. Because I remember bits and pieces of, like, the Mariners, you know, like the 2008 season where they just, like, went to shit. You know, like, all the bad years, like, in the early 2000s. But they were just, like, so invisible in Pittsburgh that you don't really pay attention to them. But now it's like, oh, yeah, I understand now. Raul Perez for $2. Most overrated team in the MLB as of right now. That's tough. I would probably say the Twins, because everyone's treating them as massively underrated. Keep it down. Cubs a little bit too. I would say, who else would be? Because, like, a lot of teams are just mediocre, and I really feel that way. Maybe the Braves because of their pitching. That would be my guess. Nintendo Wii for $2. Flyers Legacy of Failure when? That'd be a good one too, but I want to do Maple Leafs first. Pep Mets, $10. Happy belated Bobby Bonilla Day. It's always a beautiful day to be Bobby Bonilla Day. Does it make sense for the Mets to hold on to Diaz since his value is at a very low point now? If they can get another, like, pitcher, maybe, but, like, Diaz still has value. I just don't know if he works in New York. That would be the only thing I would say. Hold on. Also, CJA for $5 is probably from the Dickerson trade. The Pirates probably got yet another failed top prospect from 2011. That's probably correct, because these are the Pirates, and they go for the safe picks because they don't want to take any risks. Justin Howard for $2. How much did the Saints overpay Michael Thomas? I don't know if they really overpaid him, because, I mean, you have to understand that, like, that's market value. All the prices are going to keep going up as the cap goes up. And then Michael Thomas's record's probably going to be broken in a couple weeks. And it looks like the trade chat's blowing up. Shane Green going to the Braves. Not surprised by that. If you saw them blow the lead, I am absolutely unsurprised. Because, like, the Braves bullpen has been really suspect. They lack that legit closer. Luke Jackson isn't it. Crazy Rich, $2. What do you think of the Astros' crazy roster? They are absolutely stacked. I mean, they beat the Pirates beat them in a series, but let's be real, they faced a rookie pitcher, and they faced Brad Peacock. When Garrett Gold faced them, they crushed him. They didn't face Wade Miley. They didn't face Verlander. They may need one more pitcher, but they can get that pretty easily. Wait. So, the Pirates got no players? They got cash? Wait, what? Hold on. That better not be true. It's not updating for me, unfortunately. Although cash considerations would be pretty understandable because it's the Pirates. They got to make that cash money. All of that money. Viking. For $5. I'm working on making F1 shit posts because we have fans in the States and the sport is more fucked than the NBA. Well, Formula 1's been a mess since Ecclestone got it, right? But that would be my real guess. I don't really pay much attention to Formula. But I heard the Grand Prix this past week was really good. I heard it was pretty exciting there. Joseph Armstrong for $5. Hey, Tree, do a lol cow on the Toronto Argonauts. I've heard about that one. Like, I've heard, like, the Argonauts would be, like, the one to get. The Alouettes would be the other one, too, apparently. Like, the CFL would have, like, some legitimate prime, but as I said, like, the issue with me is I need to, like, bulk up on my CFL knowledge. Or outsource. Those would be my guess. They are 0-6. And losing... They were 0-6 and losing an average by 23 points per game. They won the Grey Cup 2 years ago. Oof. Jeez. Travis Hurtko for $15. People are crazy, but thank you. Looking forward to Days of Our Steelers. God. If I have to do that again, I am just going to break necks. That was utter pain to do every single week. It was just like, please stop. Please stop. Please, for the love of God, stop. I can't do this anymore. But that's how we do it. Harold Kaufman for $5. Why do you think Thor should be on the market? He's still a Cy Young upside. Because I don't think the Mets can really win. I think Thor would be better, has more talent than Stroman, but I feel like they're not going to win with him. And that's the issue for me, I feel like. Joel Gilmore for 2, Pirates closer to the Dodgers. That's the one they're linked to. And to me, Vasquez is a useless luxury trinket. He's like a McLaren F1 in the middle of Manhattan. You're not getting much value out of him. Especially if they keep losing, like, you know, this. They're down 4-1. They actually scored a run. I am shocked. Alex Moreno for $2. Can you say fuck you, Springer? Oh, easy. Fuck you, Springer. I hope that worked for you, my man. The kid from NYC for $2. Any thoughts on college football this year? I hope Pitt does well. That's all I'm going to say. KJ Lemoyne for $2. Yell something in Yinzer. I don't know. It's yelling like this. It's like going off about... actually, to be fair, if the Pirates make bad trades, that's what might happen. Stay tuned, KJ. Parker Crossland for $2. Thoughts on Andres Munoz and Gallen plus for Jazz Chisholm? Not familiar with those names, unfortunately. I gotta bulk up on that. Those are probably prospects I would guess. I've heard of Jazz Chisholm. Like, Andres Munoz, isn't he up in the big leagues? Like, isn't he doing well for the Jays? Or am I getting the wrong Munoz? Could be that. Alex Moreno, worst stadium, Coors Field or Anaheim Stadium? I have been to neither. So, unfortunately, I couldn't tell you which one is. Tucker White 94 for $2. Have the Pirates made a soul-crushing trade yet? As of yet, no. But, here's the big but. They have traded Corey Dickerson, and there's still plenty of time. I'm expecting plenty of magic beans and all that thing. Mustard Bus for $5. Hey, I got a thing! Much love, Tree. I appreciate you, Mustard. Thank you for joining me today, my man. I thank all of you for joining me. You masochistic bastards. I love every single one of you. I hope I get to laugh. The Legacy for $5 Canadian. Hey, I've noticed your frequent use of Red Alert music and soldier death sounds in your vids. I approve. Is that one of your favorite games? It was. I played a lot of that as a childhood, especially the original Red Alert. I had Command & Conquer for the N64, but it's just not the same. And we are getting an update here. Jed Jerko going to the Dodgers. The Braves have officially acquired Shane Green. Not surprised about that. But it looks like... Oh, we got news. Edluz Diaz is staying a Met. Oops. Sorry about that, boys. Edluz Diaz is still a Met. F's in the chat, everyone. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. 5 points is dying right now. He is dying alive like Jaromir Jagr. Ugh. Oh, God. D1 Official for $5. As a suffering Orioles fan, do you think there is any hope of the organization? If not, at least we have Lamar Jackson. For the Orioles, I'll at least give you this. You at least realize that you're done. And you blew it up. I will give you that. Carl Singleton for $2. What about fave NFL player? It was Steve Young. I mentioned that a little bit earlier, but he was my favorite player growing up. It's good shit. I loved him as a player. Alex Moreno, who's the worst sports owner in New York. Ooh. This is good. I'm going to say Dolan. Because Dolan can't keep his greasy thumbs out of anything that he does. At least the Wilpons stumbled into a World Series. At least, Prokhorov is gone. So you can't really do much about that. Oh, look, 5 points is in the chat. Say hi to 5. You met the Mets. Hey, I'm going to say this. How do you feel about Thor and Edluz Diaz staying? Whammy. Yeah, it's easily Dolan. I agree. Parker Crossland for $2. Who's your favorite non-star baseball player of all time? I always had a soft spot for Kevin Polkovich. Look up that name on Baseball Reference. He was like a Pirates player in like the freak show years of '97. I should really do something here because this is... I'm gonna see just... No, not that. I would say... William Walker, thoughts on where Mad Bum will go? Go Giants. I would say Mad Bum probably... I hope he gets traded. He should be traded, but he probably won't because I don't know. I really don't know. But if you haven't heard right now, the Braves have acquired Shane Green. Dodgers have acquired Jed Jerko. The Nationals have bolstered their bullpen with a couple experiments in Daniel Hudson and Hunter Strickland. They need like a legit bullpen arm, though. I mean, they have a closer in Doolittle, but I don't know. Don't have enough. Dodger of Zion for $2. In which optimism just kind of exists regarding the Buccos. And oh yeah, he's one of the guys I met in Hamilton. He's a cool dude. You should tell him to make videos because he has the personality to pull it off. In terms of the Cubs, they did make a trade. They traded Maldonado for Tony Kemp. That's all it is. And this is the final boss music for Super Mario 64. Like, as I said, this is like all the stuff that I do, like I've played in videos or may have played in videos. And the kid from NYC, the trade fell through because the Diamondbacks wanted Clint Frazier and 3 other prospects. That's why that fell through. Michael Pulick for $2. Thank you, brother. Reapers is here for $2. How do you think Franmil Reyes will go with the Tribe? If they keep him as a DH, he'll be okay. The dude is a total disaster in the field, and I've seen this in a couple sample sizes against the Pirates. He is a disaster. Like, he's a mess. So that's why the Padres got rid of him for a mere pittance. TIE Fighter 94 for $1. Thank you, brother. Jordan Randall McKendrick for 5. Any more legacy of failures that you think will be coming to an end in the future? I don't know. Let's see. Okay, Ken Rosenthal, a little update with the deadline an hour away. The Pirates have not moved off of their ask for Gavin Lux or Devin May plus Cabot Ruiz from the Dodgers for Felipe Vasquez. Source tells The Athletic. Dodgers currently focused on lesser relievers. Situation remains fluid, subject to change. I give him credit. They got to do it. I mean, he's probably not going to go because the Pirates are demanding too much, but as I said, they should because he's being wasted on this damn roster. I'm going to go Caesar Castle. But yeah, Luke Jackson is gone, I would say. But in terms of legacies of failure, I feel like those are the ones you least surprised. I didn't expect the Blues to end it. I mean, if I were to guess, it would probably be the Sharks because of the hockey tradition. It's usually like they wait a year and the next one's end, so I'd probably say the Sharks. Tecatito 357 for $2. Love your vid streak. Keep up the good work. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Parker Crossland for $2. Munoz throws gas for the Padres. Yes, up in the bigs. Ah, that's who it is. That's who I'm thinking of. Because I saw he just came up and he's just threatened a ton of strikeouts. I just didn't know what team it was. Josh Bell, I could see him going to the Brewers. I could see him going to a real team and becoming a perennially consistent hitter. Because that was, yeah. Raul Perez for $10. Are you coming to LA next year for All-Star Week? I got first round, dude. I appreciate you. I don't know if I'm going to go to LA for that, but I've never been to an All-Star game. But it looks like the Pirates have traded Corey Dickerson for international bonus money and a player to be named later. Oh, God. It's going to be one of those days. A player to be named later. We know a lot about players to be named later because in the Aramis Ramirez trade in 2003, they were holding out hope for the player to be named later. His name was Bobby Hill, and he sucked. Last year for the Archer trade, it was a player to be named later, and it was our old first-round draft pick in Shane Baz, a top 100 prospect. Yeah. The Real Expos for $2, Legacy of Failure, on Brian France NASCAR. Well, I mean, didn't he say he didn't know who he was? I mean, I need to get drunk and really immerse myself in that. I need to cater to a different audience. I'm going to go cosmetics and really get that stuff going. I'm trying to find a castle to siege. Damn it, I'm boring all you fuckers here. Bingo. This castle. There it is. That's what we're going for. Eternal Blue for $5. Will the Seattle NHL team pull enough support? Maybe help with all the songs point? I believe they do. I think Seattle would be a good market for them. I mean, they have a little bit of history, but also I feel like they have a market that could be hungry for hockey. So I think it'd be a good opportunity for them. Canadian Zombie for $2 Canadian. What do you see for the Seahawks this season? Ooh. I'd say probably 9-7, 10-6 at best. If Russell Wilson stays healthy, he'll be good. But that's the key. But, oh, here we go. The Nationals have officially blew it. It is 5-4, and they had runners at first and second. Josh Tomlin pitched. Luke Jackson was a pile of suck. But Sean Doolittle blew it. I'm surprised by that. I am incredibly surprised. I am really surprised. I thought that, you know, that he'd be okay, I guess. I don't know. We pay a little more attention here to these loving fans. I should really get like a board op or something for this. I used to do that when I was in radio a couple years ago. I was like the little guy, but that would be my guess. Artemenner. Oh, Artemenner would be a good GM. Jeremus, maybe? He'd be a good trainer. He'd be a better trainer than the one the Pirates have, I would guess. Raider 25 for $10. Looks like there's going to be a soccer strike. Wonderful. Have you considered more soccer content by chance? Like the current situation regarding the USSF and the women's national team. And the Reds have officially won. The Pirates have lost 16 of 19. The collapse is coming. Get those collapse coming. I need to get the tire fire rolling. Get that tire fire rolling. I think this is what, the 5th year they've collapsed under hurdle? And people are saying it's hilarious. Ha! Fucking hell. To be honest, though, it's for the best. The Pirates, they were completely overperforming. They were incredibly lucky. But, yeah. Let's wait until tomorrow here, and then I'll... No, I don't care about Jamiche. Fuck that. Rage Bob for $7 Canadian. What do you think of the Stroman trade? I think the Mets are fools for buying, and it's hilarious. I mean, Stroman, like, I think apparently was really pissed at that trade because he wanted to go to a contender. It's like, I'm going to go to New York. Good news. You're going to the Mets. No, Firestar. I've never been to a Hounds game. I passed Highmark Stadium, the one they just built. They're good. Oh, don't worry. The Rangers are far from their collapse. The Pirates are even worse than the Rangers right now. It's bad. It is really bad. And I didn't even mention about the soccer strike. Is it about the MLS? Or is it about equal pay? And as I said, my personal opinion's always been this. If you can produce revenue like the men, you should be paid like the men. But I don't know if the women really do throughout. And FIFA's policy has always been that they're going to pay you in terms of gross revenues throughout FIFA. So the Men's World Cup is massive. And that's why they get paid more, the men's national team does, in that run than the women's. Now, if you were to go like in a vacuum, men's and women's, maybe. But the problem is they're going on terms of macro. So I probably lost a couple subscribers. Farewell. I will be sent to the re-education camps in a couple of days. Forgive me. Jack Danaher for $5. The Fat Man, a.k.a. Captain Fat Fuck, went from 18 to 44 in the NFL Top 100 players this year. I did see that. And everyone in Pittsburgh's complaining because he had the most passing yards in the NFL. But what everyone fails to realize is that the Steelers never ran the ball. Let's try and kill some people here. This is good music for it. Come on. Good shot. Good shot. Come on. This is so exhilarating, am I right? But let's go on to another super chat before I bore you all to death. Any chance you do a little cow in the city of Baltimore? Baltimore is like, I remember going there a couple years ago, and I remember like liking it, but you have to remember about Baltimore, there's like, we went to like the 3 good places there. Camden Yards, the aquarium, and a couple other places. But, once again, that's Baltimore, though. Stop killing my troops, damn it. But, as I said, JT Revs for $2. Dodgers gonna win, or am I eating a bowl of asbestos? I don't know. If it's anything, if trends are right, you're probably gonna lose in the World Series. Damn it, all my men are dying. Stop dying! Stop dying! But otherwise, Lord Low for $5. If not for 98, Dale Sr. Come on. Come on. Damn it, come on. There we go. If not for 98, Dale Sr. at the Daytona 500 would have been a great legacy of failure. It would have been really tragic, to be completely honest with you, because, like, at 2001, that's all I got to do. But we're hitting the 30-minute mark. It's been relatively quiet-ish. Zach Wheeler is now out for the Yankees. The Yankees are hitting some spades right now. So, I mean, they got to fix that starting rotation. It's been a disaster. But that would be my guess. Hold on here. What's going on? Oh, damn Archers. Come on. Come on, damn it. Come on. But yes, for those of you not though, yes, the Pirates did lose today because they are the Pirates, and they are the Pirates. That's about it. Scott Braden for $5 with Mark Cuban not wanting to buy the Pirates. Who else do you see as a potential savior of the franchise? I think the issue too is Bob Nutting's not going to sell. So we're kind of fucked in that regard. I think he wants to give it to his family. And if I'm looking for Bob Nutting's perspective, why should I sell? Your main other enterprises are newspapers, which are dying, and Seven Springs, which is more of a seasonal thing. So the Pirates are your stable moneymaker. It's like buying like Heinz stock and just getting a dividend every year. That's how I'd do it. I don't think he's making like $50 million a year, but I think he's at least making a healthy couple mil out of it. Easy. 3D1 Parillo for $5. If the Mets miraculously win the World Series this year, will you get a Mets tattoo? Lol up the channel and the content. Cheers, bud, and let's go Mets. If they do win, I would say... Fly ball. Maybe... I don't know. I'd probably say... I gotta do something about it, though. I'd probably say build a shrine to Brody Von Wagenen and the Fred Coupon. Those would be my guesses. Flash flood warnings in Virginia. We had that last night. It was kind of rough there. Colin Higgins for $2. Thank you, brother. Alex Moreno for $2. You come to LA for a game ever. Dodgers, Kings, Rams. I'd say Kings because I love hockey. And it's always good to get that hockey going. Ooh, got you. Jack Robert for 10. Relatively new Canes fan. Thanks for getting me into hockey. What would you say they need to do not piss themselves in the conference finals? My suggestion, fix that goddamn power play. I'd say my suggestion is get like a really elite goaltender. Fuck it. I'm going down. Am I gonna... let me down? There we go. I'm getting bored of this shit. Alex Moreno for 2. In terms of Carolina, I mean, you picked a good time to go with them because they've been pretty good in that regard. Yeah, I'm getting a little bored of like just sitting around and stabbing archers and letting my enemies die. And oh, I see here. This is how we do stuff now? I'm kind of fucked. In terms of Alex Moreno for $2, play more Metallica and Anthrax in your videos. That would be good. The only problem is like YouTube would do the copyright shit. That would be my only issue. Choppy, choppy, choppy. TIE Fighter for $1. Thank you, brother. Harold Kaufman for $5. Damn it. It's like caught in between and I can't see the damn thing. So I'm going to try and kill all these people. I'm losing all my damn Units. Stop. Stop killing my units. Who's dead? Fuck it. But if the Mets win the World Series, you won't have to build a shrine because I will wake you up and you won't exist anymore. Well, I mean, not a bad idea, though. JJ Lanning, the Brewers got a reliever from the Rays. I forget his name, but they traded Jesus Aguilar. No, I don't want to retreat. I want to get this up. But in terms of the legacy for $2 Canadian, how bizarre was watching the Vegas Golden Knights in 17-18? It was weird, because I expected them to be not good, because, you know, if you look at expansion teams, they're not that good. And I lost 33 men. Fuck life. I lost too many men. Damn bastards. I'm going to take all these people, and I'm going to turn them into Castle Garrison, because I'm an asshole like that. Hire new recruits. I lost most of my damn knights. That angers me. And Schwartz Connor for $2. If Robbie Ray isn't an Astro, I'm done. I mean, it depends how much the Diamondbacks want to pay for him. So far, we're hitting 27 minutes until the deadline's been kind of quiet. But otherwise, I mean, you've had a little bit of movement. I mean, you've had Shane Green's been your big move. I'm still waiting. Most of the stuff's going to happen, later on. Very, very later. But that would be my guess. Mr. Fretz for $2 Canadian. Hot take about the Leafs this year? They still don't make it past the first round. There's a hot take. What damage settings? I think I'm on the easiest setting for now. As I said, I got into the game a bit earlier, and I'm just doing it for shits and giggles. But that would be my guess. And Evan, yeah, I feel like the Indians did. They got a nice return. Especially for a guy that probably wasn't going to sign there. What is CRC? CRC, would that be Croatian? I don't know. I'm not sure what that is, but it's 5,000 kronar, I would guess. But that's impressive. Harold, thanks for joining me, buddy. $2 straight stream, but I gotta go, man. I appreciate you for even joining me. Thank you, brother. Woody Banter for $2. The Pittsburgh Pirates that don't do anything 2019. I'm not surprised. But they did trade for that international bonus money and a player to be named Raider. Oh, that's Costa Rica. Ah. That's not bad, though. But still, as I said, the yellow indicator was around $10, but it's still not bad. I appreciate every bit, though, man. Thank you, City also. Surprised I have fans of Costa Rica, to be completely honest with you. Lundy87 for 2. What do the Sharks need to do to win it this year? Get consistency and good goaltending. That would be my guess. Gerald Dundas for 2. Who else should the Dodgers get for their bullpen? In terms of the Pirates, they should get Vasquez and trade us all of their good prospects. Do it. Do it, please. I'm dead serious. Do it. Just do it. Please, do it. George C. $2. What are your thoughts on NASCAR Racing 2003? I was able to play for a little bit, but I haven't played it that much. I haven't really played anyone that significant since NASCAR Racing 2. Yeah, people were shocked because they don't see the CRC and they're thinking oh my god, 5,000! It's crazy, but it's it's alright, man. You know, you get the ones the Russian ruble when it was really bad. That would be it. I'll defer that damn appointment. I'll split that loot. Look at this Lord's Hall. Look at how vast it is. It's the same one for everyone, but whatever. There's meat on the table. Is that meat? Yeah, that's a nice little chicken. I kind of feel hungry for chicken right now. The site for 2. Any plans on a video for the Oakland A's? I would say, I don't know. Maybe. That would be interesting. Like, as I said, like, they're more like just a struggle, I would say, if anything. So, So it looks like the Yankees did something. The Braves got J.R. Murphy. Wildfire, good luck, man. It's been rough. LA Superfly for $2. San Francisco Giants are talking about selling. Thoughts? They should. But, yeah, that would be my thing. I think they need to sell. Because I think this thing's kind of a false, like, hope. So that would be my guess. Alex Moreno for $5. Thank God you don't play any Avenged Sevenfold. Easily a worse band than Limp Bizkit. Play more new metal, too. Oh, God. All great stuff. Go Rams. Avenged Sevenfold isn't awful. I remember liking them when I was a teen. But, you know, I was a teen. Like, if I were playing Creed, that would be a problem. Creed is, they suck. Chris Falcone for $2. Best second baseman of the 21st century. Ooh. I mean, Cano would be up there. Chase Utley would be up there. I gotta think of all the second basemen. Shoot. Damn. It's like you're going through like 20 years of this stuff now. But yes, we have about 20 minutes to the deadline. But yeah, the Giants should really sell. Corey, for Lucic for Neil, I'm just laughing because it's one bad, terrible contract for another. That would be my guess, but it's just, yeah. Alex Moreno for $2, heading to work soon. Get back on IG. Thanks, man. Hey, thanks for joining me, brother. I know, like, it seems like a lot of people are starting to taper off, probably because it's boring. But, yeah, Creed is technically Christian rock, and the head singer got drunk in a performance, and it was bad. Rubes Magoops, sorry. Tree are going to do an NHL Draft 2019 video. Not really, because, like, they're not really, like, they still have a little bit of distance to go. But that would be my thing. Do the upgrade here. But otherwise, not really quiet on the trade front. You're going to see a lot of stuff happening in the last sort of thing. And should the Pirates sell? Yes, they should sell. They're already kind of selling, but you're going to get like... Oh, here we go. Rocky Gale. Going from the Dodgers to the Rays for cash considerations. The greatest player ever. Cash considerations. Beautiful player. Beautiful, beautiful player. Cash considerations. One of my favorite players of all time. Let's upgrade a little bit of this here. And you are going to go into the endless void of Castle Garrison Guarding. Enjoy your stay. You know what? I'll give, like, all my archers, too. I like a big old army of knights so I can laugh and kill everything. Now buy a bunch of different recruits. Lost all my damn knights. That makes me very, very angry when I can't do anything like that. Lord Lowe for $5. Don't worry, the Mets have a plan, but in the words of Dutch van der Linde, they need money. Don't worry. They'll get their money. It'll just be, I don't know, like, the kind of money that's, like, bad money. It's going to be Ponzi scheme money. Because these are the Wilpons. And this is what they do. But, Alex Moreno for $2. Can you imitate Scott Stapp, the Creed singer, for us? I don't know. Can you take me higher to a place where I can see? Yeah, I will never do that again. I'm probably the drunk version of Scott Stapp. I mean, maybe. Let's not do that again. And everyone's leaving. I understand Supreme. John Ryan Murphy is going to the Braves. Yep, he's a backup catcher. Cash Considerations would be a good player for MLB The Show. If I were to do one of those creative players, I would do that one. Cash Considerations. Beautiful. I think they have like a fake trading card of Cash Considerations. It's hilarious. It is absolutely hilarious. And I really hope that they do something here, because this is getting kind of boring. This is like that little Cold War era before. And that's what I'm waiting on right now. Rage Bob for $4 Canadian. Yeah, Turbo Jesus, I agree. I would not sing anymore. Because, as I said, they wanted that. I got a little request for it, but that would be it. Well, I mean, technically it was Scott Stapp, but whatever. Rage Bob for $4 Canadian. Is there going to be a video on the Blue Jays? I don't know. I wanted to do one a couple years ago, but I never got the time to do it. And that was the issue I had. Mr. Vids for $5. Ever thought on making a New England Patriots video before the 2001-2002 season? Also, do you ever watch Formula One? So, it looks like Mark Melancon going to the Braves. I'm hearing Chris Archer might be gone, too. That would be my guess. But I've always thought about that. You know, like a legacy of failure before the success. That would be my best. Yeah. I would guess for John Ryan Murphy, probably Cash Considerations. Jet Jerko trade, I mean, he's a buy low candidate. I mean, he's a nice bench bat if he gets back to what he was. Yes, I agree. Man of culture. Yeah. But I'm kind of surprised that the Braves took on that awful Melancon contract. Jeremy, the Braves are getting so much because they think they can win it this year. So far it looks like I'm not seeing much else in terms of the Passan and the Rosenthal sort of ideas. But things are eerily quiet, but I'm hoping... Yeah, here we go. Mark Melancon to the Braves. So, I'm surprised they haven't traded Will Smith or Tony Watson. I'm surprised it was Melancon. Does he still have a couple years left on that contract? Let me check. Let's take out my old friend Baseball Reference for this one. I mean, he's not doing that well, and he is... Oh, he's only under contract for one more year. I thought it was a couple more years. So, I mean, for $14 million, though, you gotta be like, either the Giants are eating a lot of that money, or it's gonna be a situation where, like, they're gonna be getting, like, you know, like a lottery ticket, or like a player to be named later. This is exactly what I was looking for. You know what? I'll kill some thugs, too. Jirik Abad. Maybe. But there's a lot of, like, rumors going around, but, like, as I said, you're going to really get the stuff they give up later on. Let's go with a few more super chats in the meantime. I can't believe people do this shit. Chris Damasceno for $1. Thank you, brother. 2.0 for $2. When's the next Sherlock Holmes album coming out? Probably when he stops rubbing his penis, which is gonna be never. Sorry. LA Superfly for $5. What did you think about the Reds-Pirates fight yesterday? Also, are the Indians likely going to have any luck in the AL with their new acquisitions? The problem with the Indians is I don't know if they have the legit horsepower to really get past, like, the cream. You know, like your Yankees, your Astros, your Red Sox even. I mean, the Red Sox are always going to be there. That's the situation you have to understand there. But in the Reds-Pirates fight, I mean, that was a legit brawl. You don't see those very often. Nowadays, every time you just, like, get people in a brawl, they're sitting there like, they just sit there and they talk. But this was a legit brawl. And speaking of which, the Pirates lost because they are the Pirates and they suck. Costaludo for $2. Will Hurricane Man ever return? Probably for the start of next season. That would be it. Take care, Wildfire. Thanks for joining me. Lexington LaFall, can you do MLS videos? I would say, I don't know why they're expanding that much. They're trying to get way too much money in, and they're diluting their talent pool really badly. So that would be the situation I feel like is an issue. But yeah, Hurricanes Man probably comes back in Haters Guide October. Krizik for $2. Who gets better goaltending this year? Philly, New Jersey. I'm going to say Philly because Carter Hart's done pretty well, but I don't know if they have enough else to support him. Ace Pilot, M37 for 10. Time for me to embrace the horrors of reality and return to work, but here's my deadline trade to you. Cash considerations for a video to be named later. I like that. Cash considerations. Maybe that's what I should be calling these today. Just cash considerations. for a stream to be named later or something. I don't know, but that's I think it works out in your favor, man. A video to be named later, that could work. But thanks for joining me, guys. I mean, I know a couple of you got to get back to work or all that stuff, but hey. And to be honest, Max, I have no idea how I do the Mets voice. And I have no son. No, they aren't the Coke Pirates. They are the galley slaves. That's what I've been calling them the last couple days. Because they are just... They're stuck on the boat while it's sinking, and they're going to drown. And Jeremy, the Phillies have done something, though. They did stuff in the offseason, and it's blown up in their face. And they did acquire Corey Dickerson for really cheap. Headhunter, I mean... There hasn't really been anything that's made my optimism die. I'm still waiting. That would be my thing. Yeah, but I feel like a lot of people are watching. Bleacher Report is reporting that Tanner Rourke found out he was being traded in an Arby's. Weren't they playing the Pirates at a time, though? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, he'd be at the stadium. But yeah, Mad Bum is still here. We've got 10 minutes left. I'm really hoping... I am absolutely hoping that we get some stuff happening. The Twins? Do you think the Twins do that? Chris Damasceno for $3. Thoughts on the Sam Girard extension? I did not realize Sam Girard got extended. Depends what they signed him for. 7 years, $35 million. If he develops as you think he is, that's a steal. Because, like, only $5 million for 7 years. Take out a couple of his free agent years. If he's in his prime, that's a really good deal. But he's got to develop. Oh, you want to fight me? Okay. Fight me. Fine. Do it. Golf King for $2. Still can't believe my Blues won the cup. I don't think a lot of people do. And yes, Alan, this is Sonic music you're hearing. But, I would say that. But Hunter Strickland is going to the Nats. Judo Joker for $2. I did see that. If he goes back to his old form, I mean, it would be more hilarious if Bryce Harper were still on the Nats. Because now you'd have, like, Hunter Strickland and Bryce Harper on the same team. And with that blood, yeah. Trying to see if there's anything else going on. I wish there was like a trade tracker. But I'm just hearing rumors. I'm hearing a lot of grumblings and accusations. I hate this new Twitter update too. I just use it for shit posting and it's just not good. Oh, and more good news for the Phillies. David Robertson is out for the season. The veteran reliever is expected to need surgery to repair the flexor tendon, and he might need Tommy John surgery too, so he may be out for 2 seasons. Jesus, I'm sorry, man. This is the perfect kind of music for David Robertson. This is perfect. Rest in peace, Philly season. You are bad. Wait, hold on. Pittsburgh is flipping out over this. It's flipping out over the Dickerson trade. How can it be Corey Dickerson for very little except international cash? Phillies will deliver a player to be named later. But Dickerson made $8.5 million. Hit 300 and won a Gold Glove last year. Free agency next. Pirates always fear free agency. Well, that's what the Pirates do. Let's see what Mad Bum is. Let's see, it looks like John Heyman 2 hours ago said, currently telling teams they are leaning towards keeping Mad Bum and star reliever Will Smith, but things can change 3 hours to go. Said, Giants would be interested in Josh Rojas as part of a Mad Bum trade. But, But, I mean, let's be real. Like, as I said, the Giants need to trade. They need to sell. Sith Lord 92, love you, but why must my Tigers suck? Well, it's because you spent your years trying to chase after, like, the madness and the boogeymen, but... Oh, I killed a guy with an archer. Good stuff. Witty banter, 96 cash considerations for a Jim Ball silly lolcow. Maybe if I move the team to Hamilton. And being in Hamilton, like, it's like a lot of the city stuck in the 80s, I feel like. Die. But, Jim Ball Silly is, yeah. Ever since the Crackberry died, it's, like, not happening. Excuse me. Absolutely unprofessionalism. Trying to see if there's any update. We've got about 10 minutes left, so I'm probably going to focus straight on the MLB talk for the meantime. Probably turn it to, hold on. Let's finish this shit up, and then we'll go straight to the MLB stuff. Because I have absolutely priorities right now, and that's about it. Come on. Die already. Jesus. Damn it. Die, please? Thank you. But, I'll be kind of upset if the Pirates don't trade much. Like, you didn't get much for Dickerson. You didn't get much, like, you didn't trade Vasquez. You still have Liriano and Melky Cabrera. Which it's like, what are you doing? Like, don't get me wrong, I mean, they needed to trade Dickerson, but, like, I wouldn't call it a, optimism dying. I would call it, like, in which apathy reigns supreme. That would be it. Maybe? But, like, I don't know. I mean, the Brewers got a lot of stuff. The Reds actually got a lot of stuff. But, as I said, I'm still waiting. Yeah, the NHL lockout I'll wait over with, but the Braves are really going for it right now. Braves are going for it. I'll do a little recap of everything, like, right after, like, this. But, in the meantime, like, not much going on right now. Yankees are delayed in Arizona. Toronto's beating Kansas City. Cincinnati beat the Pirates, no surprise. And Atlanta beat Washington. None of those are absolutely surprising to me. Now it's just the waiting game. So we have about 5 minutes left. And I agree, this has been kind of a boring trade deadline. I was honestly hoping for, like, a little more oomph. This is when I hope the stuff happens. And, like, and also you have to consider, too, that, that trades will probably come in a couple minutes after. Fuck this, I'm tired of waiting. I know I'm cheating, I don't fucking care. I'm not a gaming channel. Oh, 18 on 10? Jesus Christ. Headhunter, in terms of the Celtics, they need some, like, I thought they'd do it last year, but they didn't really. There we go. Marty Schottenheimer, Legacy of Failure. That's one I've considered, too. Like, that's one been kind of on my bucket list, too, but let's see here. Like, the Rockies haven't done anything. The Pirates haven't done any, like, they've done barely anything. The Orioles haven't done anything. The Red Sox haven't done anything. The Yankees, they're trying, but they don't want to give up the prospects. The Blue Jays have sold off a little bit. The Twins haven't really done much. The Indians got some nice pieces. The White Sox haven't done anything. The Royals, They haven't. The Tigers, they got Shane Green, but that's it. Astros haven't done anything. The Athletics haven't done anything. The Angels haven't done anything. The Rangers, they're still waiting on Mike Minor. I mean, as I said, you might have to have a few guys settle just to get rid. Mariners haven't done anything. The Braves are going all in. That's probably the only team that's really done anything significant. Like that, the Mets, they bought, I don't know why. The Reds bought, I don't know. The Pirates are still deluding themselves into thinking it's injuries, and it's not. They suck. Just accept it. The Dodgers have kind of done things. They've bolstered. If they don't get a reliever, though, they're going to be in a world of disappointment, though. But, oh, I got a German. Thank you, brother. Welcome, my friend. But, A's have traded for Roark. Yep, I did see that. I'm late. Have there been any optimism? Not yet. Not yet. There's still a couple minutes for that, too. Yet. Keyword is yet. Come on. Come on, do something. Please. Die. Thank you. Okay. I did miss one, though. I think I did miss one, yeah. Shit, yeah. NG Gaming for $2. Any chance for a Phoenix Suns Legacy of Failure? They'd be interesting. They may need a little time. But, like... Brandon Tanev to the Pirates. No. Chris Archer to the Pirates. Yeah, but, We gonna do anything, boys? We're a minute left. Hello? Anyone? Ugh. The Simpsons since 1990 for $5. San Diego Padres Legacy of Failure would be longer than the Expos Nats vids. 50 years, one World Series game won. One. The Expos Nats didn't even make the World Series, though. You have to consider that. But yeah, 2015 would be a big one, but... 1 minute remaining in the period. 1 minute. Sorry, nah, dude. The Squishy. She said $2. Guy who said the Braves are bad, check the standings. I didn't say they were bad. I'm saying like they were suspect. Their pitching is not that good. Did you see Luke Jackson blow the game today? That's all I'm going to say. You bolstered your bullpen and you needed to. So... Can we do something, please? Please! I want trades. This is why I did this. I mean, I don't mind playing this game, but it also has to be, you know, likable, fun, exciting. I mean, the NHL is exciting for a little bit. Like, I mean, you got to see me flip out about Tanev. This is just like, yeah. Whatever. Oh, sorry. The Squishy for $2. Wasn't talking about you, Mets fan in chat. Ah, okay. I'm thinking like, that's what I thought. But yeah, this trade deadline's been, yeah. Joe Biagini going to the Astros. Aaron Sanchez is a bullpen piece. Maybe, but the next things are probably going to come in the next couple, like, minutes. Because, you know, like, even in the deadline, they have, like, those few minutes where it's just like, okay, we have some stuff happening, but this is boring as hell. Look at how excited I am. I thought this was going to be exciting. Felipe will not be traded. Fuck. Oh, come on. You're gonna fucking waste him. Yeah, they didn't want to trade Lux, but... Jesus, come on. 75-win season, here we come! Yeah. Dodgers, enjoy having your bullpen blow it in the World Series. Zach Wheeler's out, but like I said, I feel like the team that did the best were maybe the Giants. They did the right thing and sold. But, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, but there are going to be a lot of L's in this chat because the Dodgers didn't get any bullpen help. The Yankees didn't get any starter help, it looks like. A bunch of teams didn't sell. Like, the Rangers didn't get rid of Mike Minor. The Pirates didn't get rid of anybody really significant, even like your Lirianos and Melky Cabreras. The Rockies didn't do anything. Like the Mets still think they're competitive. The Cubs didn't do anything either. Like, they got a couple random bullpen arms and that's it. The Cardinals really didn't do that much. Brewers got bullpen help, but like shots in the dark. The NL Central is going to be a mess. The Twins didn't do anything. The Rays didn't really do much. I don't know. This is about right. LA Superfly for $2. Red Sox and Dodgers do nothing to help their bullpen. Yeah, they did nothing. Like, literally, they've done nothing. Like, even Ken Giles is still available. Like, why didn't anybody get him? Braves at least did shit. The TNT, this is Mountain Blade Warband. Bannerlord is apparently supposed to come out in 2012, but I don't know. Jack Kader for $2. Dylan Dave won't trade Chavis for Diaz or Giles. I don't blame him. Like, I wouldn't trade Michael Chavis either. Like, you have any other minor league guys probably, but yeah, but this was kind of boring. Very boring. Lua 503 for $5. Cash considerations for a future soap opera. Also, if you tried to get people into baseball based off this free agency and trade deadline, you fail. Oh, I didn't do it for free agency. I was hoping to do a video for MLB free agency last year, but it was dead. This I did because it was a special occasion. Yeah, Ken Giles got a cortisone shot. That was it. But, I don't know. But, Yankees tried, but they didn't want to pay the prices. So, yeah. Yeah, Joe Biagini got the Astros. LA Superfly for $2. Worst MLB trade deadline ever. I mean, maybe. This has been pretty boring-ish. Carl Singleton for $2. Astros versus Braves World Series. I would laugh if that's the case, because the Dodgers wouldn't make it, and that would be rough. Lord Lowe for $2. This is worse than the final season of Game of Thrones. I feel like I'd agree with you in some regard. Yeah, it's not that. The asking prices are too high. Take care, Lexington. Stop by, bud. Yeah, it's like, this is, oh, here we go. I think we got something. Trevor Richards and Nick Anderson for Stanek and Jesus Sanchez. Like I said, these are when, like, the last-minute trades are going to come in. It's always going to be, like, the random guys you don't expect to get traded. Yep, here we go. Mad Bum staying in San Francisco. Not good. Mets kept Wheeler and Diaz going for it. This is when I do the Twitter shit posting, so. Time for pits off some Mets fans. Mad Bum stays in San Fran. Like, but yeah, like, we actually got something. I know, like, Trevor Richards, like, that's a good get. And Nick Anderson, too. That bolsters them up pretty well. Like, the Marlins even did shit. The Marlins. Come on, man. 3-1 Parillo for $2. Who would win in the wrestling match, Lemmy or God? Ooh. I don't know. Maybe. A little bit. Yeah, everyone just tapered off. Because, like, this is boring as hell. I went from, like, everyone's dipping. It's like, went from 1,200 5 minutes ago to less than, like, 200 less because nobody's betting shit. Or maybe it's because I've been doing an hour 45 minutes. I don't know. Carl Singleton for $2. Will you still make a sports ball on the deadline? Yes. There's stuff that's happened in baseball. Relive the Discord. Oh, yeah, we can relive the Discord. Aaron Sanchez looks like he's been traded. Alfredo Garcia going to the Colorado Rockies for Joseph Harvey. Is that your trade, Yankees? Joseph Harvey? Really? Whatever. But yeah, this is when most of the excess trades. Mike Leake's going to the Diamondbacks. Why are the Diamondbacks buying? I don't know. I don't know anymore, man. Yeah, this is when the stuff's gonna happen. Thank God. But Aaron Sanchez looks like he's gone. The Nats have done anything. Yeah, Pedro, the Nats have done a couple things. They acquired a couple, like, long shot relievers. They acquired Daniel Hudson and Hunter Strickland. Max Smith is child abuse. Mike Leake to the D-backs. I did see that. Cash considerations. All the cash considerations. Right. Clint Hurl, the Marlins, please. Trade him. Smoke is still here. I don't know why he didn't get traded. The Astros, like, the only ones I remember them doing is Maldonado and Joe Biagini. They didn't really need to do that much. But I don't know. Yeah, looks like we got it. Madison Bumgarner's not traded. Zach Wheeler's not traded. Thor's not traded. Mike Minor's not traded. So, yep, I got a recap of the MLB trade deadline. It is a garbage can. And yes, it is. Let me try doing a little more shit posting. Yes, I like to keep super focused when I do my tweets because they're serious fucking business, am I right? I wish Tatis were traded. Nick Castellanos to the Cubs. That's been rumored for a while. Sam Dyson to the Twins. Oh, Headhunter. Oh, yeah, the Cubs are just awful. It's bad. It is bad. Stu to Clutch for $2. Pirates equals Knicks. Both trying their hardest to suck. That is true. They do suck. It's not good. Okay, we're actually getting stuff now. Aaron Sanchez to the Astros. Here I am losing my interest, and now we're getting stuff. Now we're getting stuff. Thank you. But, Beast of Metal 1989, a regular on the Dumpster Fire I do on different channel with 5 Points Vids. We do that every Tuesday at 9. So, if you want to stop by and just be bored like this, maybe. Hark, I am arrived. For your sake of your blood pressure, I hope you didn't have an all-optimism die-style meltdown. Not yet. I was just more disappointed. I mean, the Pirates haven't done shit. Like, nobody's really done anything. But yeah, the Mariners, they do suck. The legacy for $2 Canadian. Pirates, raise ye F, abandoned ship. The town of Dareem? I don't know. The town Dareem appears to be struggling. You hear the occasional grumble in the marketplace about the price of everyday items. Just like the MLB trade deadline. They're grumbling about having to play Clint Frazier and prospects for... Stop raiding my damn village. Raise ye F. Castellanos to the Cubs. Yep, Castellanos is going to the Cubs. That's been rumored for a while. Ugh. Aaron Sanchez apparently going to the Astros. A couple other minor trades. I'm waiting for that big bomb to hit. And that hasn't really happened. Like last year we had the Archer trade. This year we have Mark Melancon, Shane Green. Don't get me wrong, Shane Green's a good dude, but that's not the kind of return you expected, like, you know, being the only deadline here. Where am I? Where am I? Please die. No. Die. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not good at this whole playing while streaming thing because I focus on one and not both. I'd rather focus on the baseballs. I was thinking of playing World Series Baseball for the Genesis, but at this point it's too late. Come on. Beast of Metal 1989. Why is the in-video chatbot dead? I thought I had this on. I didn't. I thought I had it on, but... See, this is what I mean. It's like... I should have had this ready earlier, but I was too busy. Like... The problem was I had a power outage early and I had to scramble to get everything ready. The stream has been a lol cow. It has been a total lol. Oh, we finally got it up! We finally got it up! Yay! Yay! Oh! Greinke to Houston! There it is! There it is! We got the big one! Zach Greinke to the Astros. Holy shit! Yeah, but Vasquez is staying in Pittsburgh. We finally got something happen. Holy shit! Zach Greinke. Here it is, Jeff Passan. Greinke to the Astros. Yeah, I was waiting for that, but... As I said, it's usually when this stuff... But, yeah, it's, finally died. Here we go. 4 prospects for Zach Greinke. Here we go. Here we go. Derek Fisher, Andrew McCutcheon to the Orioles. Steph Curry joins the Pirates. The D-backs are getting back 4 prospects. Wait. Are you saying Robbie Ray to the Pirates? Wait, what? That better be, that has to be fake, but yeah, Zach Greinke, that's the huge one. But, yeah. Now we're getting all, like, the bad. Nathan Peterman to the Astros. Nick Kolarek to the Dodgers. That's probably your bullpen arm. But, yeah, that bullpen's loaded now, man. Yeah, like, that's the big one, though. I'm still surprised the Yankees haven't really done much. Why am I hearing Robbie Ray to the Pirates? That better not be Robbie Ray to the Pirates. This team should not be buying. This team sucks. Castellanos to the Cubs, Sam Dyson to the Twins, Scooter Gennett to the Giants. Huh. Yeah, this is when all the stuff's happening now. So we finally get some stuff happening. Finally. Felix Hernandez to the Yankees. Kyle Tucker, not part. If I were to guess the Diamondbacks, I'd probably say Forrest Whitley. I'd probably say their two top pitching prospects. Whitley, I'd probably say. They have another one, I think. But yeah, there's oh god, if Ray's going to the Pirates, please, no. No, don't trade, please. For the love of God, don't be true. This team shouldn't be fucking buying. Please, for the love of God, not be real. So far, I'm not hearing anything yet. It's just grumblings and rumors. I hope it's just fake. Joe McCarthy headed to Tampa Bay from San Francisco. Adam Kolarek heading to the Dodgers. 4 prospects for Zach Greinke. That's the big one right now. Please, I hope you don't fall for it. I hope that's not true. Please. I'm not hearing it yet. I'm not hearing all the big names. Please. No. Yep, Scooter Gennett to the Giants, Sam Dyson, Greinke, Castellanos. I'm not seeing anything about Robbie Ray yet. Please no Robbie Ray. Please no Robbie Ray. Please no Robbie Ray. Please, for the love of God, no Robbie Ray. They can't afford to give up more prospects because they're going to give up Mitch Keller and Brian Hayes. Please, no. No, don't. No. Please. Why is everyone saying Robbie Ray to the Pirates? Please be pranking me. Please. Please stop. LA Superfly for $2. Astros 2019 World Series champions confirmed. Here we go. Hold on. No. No Robbie Ray. No. No. No, 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 no. 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 The answer is a no. Please. 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 So far, I'm not getting anything yet. Please. Yeah, but, yeah, Greinke's going to be the big one. Scooter Gennett. Yep, as I said, I'm not hearing anything yet. Yeah, but Now I'm just sitting here waiting and hoping that's not true, because nothing's come up. I've been kind of duped before, but yeah, all I can do is pray it's not official. Because all I'm hearing is like a lot of people say it, and it's like, yeah. Yeah, I'm not seeing any news on Ray either, but like, he better not be going to Pittsburgh. Dead serious, he better not be going to Pittsburgh. No, Carlos, I'm saying Robbie Ray's fine. I'm just saying the Pirates shouldn't be buying. Kawhi signed with the Pirates. No. What the Pirates are doing, they're trading Sauerkraut Saul and Potato Pete from their pierogi race to the Brewers for cash considerations. Yeah, but Robbie Ray so far, nothing. Please, no. As I said, the source is these people right here. I'm not even finding it. So, like, I'm just hoping, like, it didn't happen. It's just rumors. But, like, as I said, I'm hoping it's a lie. That's all I'm saying. Trust me, I hope it's right. Chris Archer to the Diamondbacks. You're right. Come on. No. What the Pirates need to do is acquire Mark Cuban. That's what's got to happen. And then maybe if it doesn't happen, we can sit back and chill for a little bit and we're going to be okay. About right. But yeah, so far, like, we had a couple things happen right now. But mostly stuff last minute. Yep, here we go. Corbin Martin, J.B. Bukauskas, and 2 other recent high draft picks. I figured it would be one of Bukauskas and Whitley. That makes sense. But the Astros are straight loaded. They're going for it too. So let's think about it. You have your top rotation, Verlander, Cole, and Greinke. You have Wade Miley. Because I felt like the Astros needed one more arm. And now you've got your 3 pitchers for the World Series. 4 pitchers for the World Series. You have an elite bullpen, and you have that loaded hitting core. If everything works out, they're good. But once again, the Yankees are still going to be there. If, well, you know, they do shit. Twins actually did something. I'm shocked about that. Still upset Vasquez stayed in Pittsburgh. Yeah, Tatis ain't going anywhere. Tim Tebow to the Pirates, Tanev to the Penguins. But yeah, that was a big event. I'm gonna go for a few more minutes, and then I'll probably stop because that's roughly the way it's going right now. Steve Ballmer to the Pirates. Lewis Hamilton to the Yankees. Like I said, I'm hoping these rumors aren't true, but Aaron Sanchez did go to the Astros. But yeah, the Astros are going for it. Aaron Sanchez wouldn't be a bad buy if he gets his stuff together. Yep, Seth Beer and Josh Rojas are the other 2. They traded a lot, damn. I know Greinke was rumored, but like, that's what I was hoping for, something there. Yep, but they got Joe Biagini too, so they've really bolstered their pitching core. Astros have won the deadline. Even more than the Mets. They have won the deadline. Yeah, unfortunately, Star Vasquez is staying. Hasn't done anything. James Hetfield or Coldplay. Chris Davis. Chris Davis to the Pirates. That'd be hilarious. Yep, I saw Pomeranz to the Brewers. I mean, they got a good return. Mauricio Dubon. He's one of their better prospects. That would be the one I have. But I would say, like, I'm disappointed in the Pirates. That would be, like, my thing because I feel like they needed to sell more pieces. Like, Liriano's still there. That would be my thing. Come on, let me get the guy. Let me get no, that's another guy. That's something else. My horse has taken several arrows to the face and a spear to the neck. That sounds painful. How are you still alive? I'm going to see it. Is there anything else going on? This may be a time to close out this stream. And I appreciate all of you. Oh, here we go. Max Stassi going to the Angels. So probably backup catching help for the Astros. So probably something to pay there. But so far, that's about it. Maybe. Cubs are trading Alex Lang for Castellanos, and Paul Richon is also packaged. Ooh. It's a bit steep. But, I mean, it's Castellanos, so... I don't think he fits in the NL, though. I feel like it's just another bad fielder for the Cubs. Because you have, like, 3 catchers and 2 of them are playing outfield. You have... Like, Castellanos, where does he fit? Third base, he's a mess. Outfield, he's still kind of a mess. So, we'll see you losing the wildcard game. Anything else going on? But yeah, I think it's about time for me to close this down. I think I'm running out of steam and losing to focus and that. But I appreciate all of you for sticking around, you poor bastards. I got a couple more, but Beast of Metal for 250. Make war, not love. Oh, you gotta make war. Always make war. Calvin Malo for $5. Thanks for the laugh, Tree. Gotta bail for beer and softball. Also, Yelich to the Canadiens. No. Yelich is going to AC Milan. But, like, hey, thanks for joining me, guys. I do want to let you know. I'm surprised a lot of you are still sticking around for this shit. Logan P for $3. Who are your winners and losers of the trade deadline? Well, as of now, the Astros won the deadline. As I said, the Astros won the deadline. Braves won the deadline. And those would be my 2 teams. Otherwise, like, the losers, the Yankees haven't done shit. I would say the Astros lost because they couldn't get rid of Minor. The Giants, kinda. They sold pieces, but they didn't sell enough, I felt like. I would say... Oh, take care, Dog. I wanted to say... Losers. I didn't think the Pirates did well. I think they should have gotten, I think they should have gotten rid of more pieces. Like, you only got rid of Lyles and Dickerson, and you got literally next to nothing for Dickerson. Yeah, pretty much. I expected nothing, and I'm still let down. Rangers lost, too. They didn't do shit. The Yankees got, like, 1 reliever from the Rockies or something. I don't know his name. Brett Favre has come out of retirement. Alright, guys. Well, I think that's about going to do it. I'm sorry the deadline was so boring, and I'm sorry I didn't play much of this game. I did a little bit, but... think the problem is I keep losing focus in between that and that. It's like... It's weird. But otherwise, guys, take care. I'll see you around.